Welcome back to The Charismatic Voice. I find Kate Bush utterly fascinating. Both her voice and her technique and her ability to express a story and her creativity and her writing, these are all reasons why I want to dive deeper. So, we're going to check out a song that she wrote when she was only 19. Babooshka. Let's get to it. Oh.
She wanted to test her husband. She knew exactly what to do. A pseudonym to fool him. She couldn't have made a worse move. She sent him scented letters, and he received them with a strange delight. Just like his wife, but how she was before the tears.
This is like crazy. She's so just imaginative with her vocal expression and all of these different instruments. I did not expect it to immediately be so jazzy, but it feels like jazz kind of falling apart at times. There's so much story element in here, almost like a country song, in the way that there's that incredible through line that so many country songs just have to have. And she is everywhere with her voice, yet while she's going everywhere and really jumping around so much, she's still bringing across the words and the lyrics extremely well with so much expression. Okay, back to the beginning. Choreography is fascinating. So things like the string that was detuning in there, and then the babooshka, the backing vocals in that. There's a certain bounciness, a certain funness, a certain mischievous that is immediately present in the sound. It's also very deceptive. Oh, it works so well for the story. What an interesting synth sound too. At 19? This at 19?
She wanted to test her husband. She knew exactly what to do. A pseudonym to fool him. She couldn't have made a worse move. She sent him.
We're gonna come back to this vocal entrance and notice when she jumps up, it doesn't get super big. She's definitely got a soprano voice, and it's so often that when we're jumping up to higher notes, we automatically are going to get louder, thicker, especially if you've got like a more dramatic kind of sound. And she keeps it so thin and forward, even with differing amounts of air in the sound. I think she's extremely talented, obviously, and also is using some really specific technique to achieve some of these sounds. Oh, and moments when she decides to be perfectly on the pitch or she's just sliding all between, she's wildly creative.
She knew exactly what to do.
Little Manhattan Transfer.
Couldn't have made a worse move.
West.
Scented letters, and he received them with a strange delight. Just like his wife.
There was definitely some fry, like a pressed fry she added in there. The tones that she's going through, the different kinds of tone qualities it's such a wide range in such a short amount of time, yet she's not losing me ever. Most people, if they tried to do this, they would be all over the map and not have any cohesiveness. I'm actually stumped a little bit right now because I'm not sure what the cohesiveness is exactly that is tying it all together. I'm going to keep listening for that. We'll talk about it soon.
And he received them with a strange delight, just like his wife, but how she was before the tears, and how she was before the years flew by, and how she was when she was beautiful. She sang the letter on, Babooshka, 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 yeah, yeah. Babooshka, 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 yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I am so into this song. It reminds me a little bit of how fun and playful Joni Mitchell is with her voice, right? Playful being one of the key elements here. I keep thinking about what keeps it together, and I think that has to do with the final threading of her resonance. No matter what she's doing back here, to affect the sound, even at the laryngeal level, to affect how much air or how compressed some of the sound is, she ends up threading it through a similar final point of resonance. So it sounds like Kate Bush the entire time. It sounds to me like it's coming right here with her voice. And I think that keeps it all together. Additionally, no matter what she's doing with her air, I feel that it is always in good supply. She's able to play with it and like send it different directions, but it never stops flowing. I'm gonna go back a little bit again. Catch the chorus.
She sang the letter on.
Such a cool transition.
Babooshka, Babooshka, yeah, yeah. Babooshka, 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 yeah, yeah. She wanted to take it further, so she arranged a place to go to see if he would fall.
Oh my gosh. The choreography is just fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of a Lindsay Sterling in the way she's brought in so much amazing choreography into all of the work she's done. And man, I feel that if this was something coming out today, it would have been an even more major hit. So it's just so good. The level of detail in the choreography and how that directly corresponds to the vocal expression is awesome. It makes me wonder if when she was in the studio, did she already have this choreography planned and in her body, or was the choreography a response to how she felt when she made those sounds? I don't know, but it's so interwoven.
She wanted to take it further, so she arranged a place
That was a
to
cool
go
slide.
to see if he would follow for her incognito. And when he laid eyes on her, he got the feeling they had met before. Uncanny how she reminds him of his little lady.
Whoa, what a cool effect.
Capacity to give him all he needs, just like his wife before she freezed on him, just like his wife when she was beautiful. He shouted out, "I'm all yours, Babooshka, 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 yeah, yeah."
I wanted to hear more difference between the characters this time and sort of get a little more comparison. She has a much lighter sound when she's in this older character, one that feels like it's more conniving. And in the sound that she transfers here, it's this younger version, I guess, of the self. Definitely has a lot more power behind it. It feels like sort of a unleashed energy is the way I would describe that. And then even in the specificity, the older one actually is going across a lot more different pitches. The older one is, I would say, has a wider range of expression, partly because it's telling the story, right? There's a lot more pieces of expression you can fit in there. And in the chorus, a lot of times we're reveling in one particular emotion over and over. And I think it's fascinating that she is chosen essentially a more playful, like flexible, fluid setting for the older character, and the younger character feels a little more reckless.
We had met before. Uncanny how she reminds him of his little lady.
That's so cool. She's just smart.
To give him all he needs, just like his wife before she freezed on him, just like his wife when she was beautiful. He shouted out, "I'm all yours, Babooshka, Babooshka, yeah, yeah. All yours, Babooshka, 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 yeah, yeah. All yours, Babooshka, Babooshka."
And one of the other things I love about Kate Bush's mind and creative writing is she often is not limiting herself to traditional phrasing. A lot of times we have what I call very square music on the radio, especially at this point, where we have something in 4/4 and often it comes in sets of 4 phrases. This one has a 4/4 underneath, but it's coming in sets of 3 phrases, which is why sometimes it feels like we tumble into the next one. I'll count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. Ooh. Was that the breaking of the marriage there? Because that was not a very loving thing to do to your husband. First of all, I understand you want to know if he's faithful, but there are other ways to do it through like mature adult conversations. Anyhow, the phrasing is fascinating, and that breaking was awesome and caught me off guard. I also want to talk about a little bit about the ya moments. I like the way that when she's singing this chorus, you can just hear that she's enjoying creating the sounds so much that she added ya at the end. Like babooshka, that's such a fun word to say in the first place. So why not make a song and be like babooshka, babooshka, babooshka? And then ya is maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the funness that they're having, the down and dirty that they might be getting up to, or maybe it's just because it's fun to go yeah at the end. Such good eyes. Look at them. Is that a sword that she has? Ooh. It is a sword. This is such a cool character. Man, I wonder if people cosplay this because this looks really, really fun to hang out in. Oh gosh. That is a sword. She's acting like it's a guitar at one point. Yep, that's the shattering of dreams. The production in that section was fascinating to me. I like the way that as she's continuing, the voices essentially faded, and it sounds like the reverb is turned up on it as well. Right there. That's a really fun technique I remember learning early on when I was working on some music production, where you can make the sound like it's fading off into the distance but ever present by turning the volume down, maybe even switching the pan here, but then take that reverb, automate it, just go whoosh. It's a very, very cool effect and not too hard to do. Oh. Like a little samurai coming in here, right? What? I like swords, so of course I'm gonna like this part. And so interesting how she's playing with the light in the filming as well. This idea between you being blinded by something, and the cloak as well. There's a lot of symbolism, yet the music video overall, I don't think was too difficult to put together. Sliced. Revenge, even though you didn't know you wanted it. Oh gosh, so much breaking out the glass. Whoa. Oh. It's like the symbolism there is saying that she is disappearing from that person's life. There's something about her creativity that feels almost unhinged to me. And I think she's such a fascinating woman overall. Very inspirational, also very powerful, makes me want to get back into sword tai chi. If you want to see some more unhinged creativity analyzed, check out this playlist over here, and may you fall more in love with music every day.